Can we be comfortable just calling her a loser? Like, would that be befitting? Because
Absolutely.
I think
Well,
she's a
you
loser.
can't really call her a loser, bro, because at the end of the day, she still has the two things that a nigga will pay for.
Well, I'm saying from the sense of, if we're measuring someone's maturation and how they should arrive, right? She's had ample opportunity to get it right more often than most people, and
Mm-hmm.
halfway decent looking, even at being a senior citizen. At the stage she's at, she's a loser.
I agree with to me, the oddity of needing to escape to create community, right? And thinking that you have to isolate yourself with people who have experienced it's trauma bonding.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly
Exactly that.
Mm-hmm.
they're trauma bonding, right? And I wholeheartedly agree with Pearl when she said, like, do the work where you at, surround yourself with new types of people, and learn where you made the mistake. I think accountability and saying, because Marcus said, like, how many have you have taken accountability if you mess something up in a relationship? I think too many people wait until
It's too late.
romantic relationships before they start working on themselves, when we all should have friendships. We all should have, well, some of us have siblings, you got parents, aunts, uncles, whatever, right? Friends. If you really ask those people around you what's wrong with me, most of them will tell you. And that's the same thing that's wrong with you with that significant other. Your problems didn't just pop up because you decided to be in a relationship significantly. You had those problems in those friendships and they let you slide. And they was like, oh, that's just how she is. Your siblings all done told you your flaws if you got ones, and most Black people know. You know before you go out there in the world what's wrong with you. Because
They don't tell you.
They're gonna tell you. Most of your siblings gonna tell you. So I think that's really what this issue is for me. Is like, what do you need to do in those relationships to get better at being a mother, being a sister, being a whomever, a friend, and apply that then romantically.
Mm-hmm.
Most people would be
100%.
like, you don't need to go to Mexico to do that. Like, why do you have to go to Mexico to create a new, like, other than the weather and the dollar? Now, if you're trying to save them coins, you know what I mean, and live a lavish lifestyle, that's a little different. But to create a whole community of single women who have all been through the same trauma, right? And majority of that is self-inflicted because you kept going back to the same trauma bond that you never broke free from because you had a crappy lifestyle and you just never fixed yourself, right? And you never stopped to work on it. I think that will do us as a community any service. Mm-hmm. Who gonna help the kids? Who gonna be the role models? Y'all gonna keep escaping, and then what?
Hearing a hoe talk about decentering men is like hearing a nigga that's broke talking about, well, I guess I should stop spending money. Like, what? You don't have a fucking choice. What are you talking about? Like that? There's no flex in that. There's no flex. There's like, oh, it's like a nigga saying, damn, ain't nothing drinking my refrigerator, so I guess I should drink tap water or go to the store. Like, you only have limited fucking options now. You're 50 fucking years old. The nigga you spent the past 30 years, 34 years of her life fucking with, don't take you serious now. Those same types of men in the new generations don't want somebody that's old as their mother, that went to high school with their mom, to like call their wife. Like, you got to find one of these young niggas with an Oedipus complex. And shit, I don't know how often that is, but if it's as often as you women swear dating a narcissist is, she got shot.
I got a question for the lady. They always say, because I asked this question yesterday and I still am unaware of what the answer is. When you go to groups of women who talk like this and they say we want to get rid of the nuclear family, what is the structure that they want to replace it with? I'm like super curious as to like, and what
sounds so stupid to me.
I don't know what that is.
You know, that whole
they want to replace it with fuckery. That's what it is, because they want to be able to do whatever they want to do and not hold themselves accountable and be going to Mexico to be with other hoes and all types of dumb shit, because it don't make no sense. And then at the end of the day, they talk about this whole, oh well, men are accessory. They're not the centerpiece. Are you dumb?
You know who
Are
that
you
group
really
is
dumb?
That group is probably made up of a bunch of bitches that called their niggas bluff about a girls trip. He canceled their return flights. So they all decided to stay back and became roommates. And now they got caught up on some money and they friends and shit. Like,
So the woman that I heard say, yesterday I was listening and she said she's not supporting anything where it doesn't involve centering Black women as the leaders of whatever movement or community that they're trying to create. So I was wondering, like, have any of y'all ever heard of what the fit? Is there a structure? Because the way it seemed to me was she was saying that women would become the leaders fully and everybody would just fall in line with what the women were saying. Have y'all heard them say
Women King shit again? And you saw how the fuck that went.
Y'all never heard this before? Okay, I'm asking the wrong crowd then.
So I
haven't
heard it. I'm just thinking it's a particular source that you're saying that you got it from.
This is the first hyena-free Thursday panel we've had. So
let me just play devil's advocate.
I'm genuinely curious. I'm not saying it's your ideology. I just want to know.
Marcus. Oh, I can go. Oh, okay. So I think what's happening right now is that women are calling themselves trying to expand the definition of what a fulfilling life looks like. And then for a long time, the script was narrow, like you grow up, you get married, you have kids, and that's supposed to be your identity. That's what, that's what we supposed to been what it was, right? But now I feel like more women are realizing that, yes, we want husbands. Yes, we want, our persons. However, now more women are realizing that they can still build a meaningful life through friendships, purpose, work, travel, faith, community, whatever lights them up, right? But, it's like for me personally, because I like to relate to myself, I'm only me, right? For me personally, I want my husband. I can't speak for them. However, until he gets here, till he gets here, though, I don't live in regret about still having depth to my life, still having good friendships, still having a good balance, and I have love coming in different forms until he get here. So the passport girls, I think that's still stupid in a way, but I still think also that I don't see it as the centering man. That's stupid. But I still think that she had to go all the way over there just to find her tribe because she wasn't never in those type of environments based off of who she was. None of them women that's there, they've been. But her saying something that was foreign to her and she going there seeing it's like, oh, but I know some great women in the US that do the same thing. But yeah, I just try to see it a different way that a lot of women now are just trying to find themselves. I don't want to keep, because we talk about it.
Everybody's looking for love. Everybody just wants to be loved. They just need a hug. Somebody need to go hug them.
They need a time machine and a vinegar bath. Like these women knew what time it was and they want to change the definition of words to include the outcomes they still qualify for. That's all the fuck they're doing. It's nothing special about it. It's just them trying to cope. Like this, we knew as soon as I realized that this was Melissa Ford, I knew this was going to be the conversation because this is what she's known for now. Going out, being on this Tracy Ellis Ross, Tony Braxton, all these Vivica Fox, all these other old wash hoes, and they have these same talking points now because the things that they used to want that they no longer qualify for, good men, like high achieving, attractive men with power, they want to go now and broaden the definitions of what life is because what they wanted, they know they can't qualify for. That's like a nigga who's been told, listen, you got 10 minutes to run this mile. And then he get on minute 8. No, he not going to finish and be like, damn, my ankle hurt. I should get like another 30 seconds. Well, my back is bad. I should get another extra minute. That's what they're doing. This is the literal, if moving the goalpost was a bunch of delusional bitches.
Can we be comfortable just calling her a loser? Like, would that be befitting? Because I think she's a loser. You
can't really call her a loser, bro, because at the end of the day, she still has the two things that a nigga will pay for.
Well, I'm saying from the sense of if we're measuring someone's maturation and how they should arrive, right? She's had ample opportunity to get it right more often than most people. Mm-hmm. And halfway decent looking, even at being a senior citizen. At the stage she's at, she's a loser, and that should be okay. We should be able to give her that tag and call it what it is. Because if you flip the sex and you had a man talking like Marcus said, you wake up one day, you got a wife and kids, you're like, I'm done, and you chuck deuces, we'd call him a loser. Why is it with women? We be like, go ahead.
Well, I see what I guess you were saying now. But the reason why she's a loser is not because she's an old hoe. She's a loser because she has to compete with all the women who aren't. She's still running the same race with those women. The women who want these high earning men, the women who want the powerful men. She has to run that same race, but now she's a 1978 model, and it's the 2022 that's legal now, and these niggas is typically going for them. So that's why she'd be losing.
What I don't. So all right. So Lakeisha, I appreciate you trying to explain kind of the thought process, and I get that, and I don't think anything is wrong with what you were discussing. My question is, they don't premise it as in, this is the way we want to live our life moving forward, because for whatever reason, we are here right now and we're still going to have meaningful connections. We still going to have community. We still going to have friends. They're not prefacing it like that. They're saying, I want to abolish and destroy the nuclear family, and that should not be the standard family.
I never heard that, so I can't relate to that. I'm just relating to what the video said. I never heard that abolishment of that's absurd. I've never heard of that. I'm just relating to
right. But even in the video, Marcus, you say what?
I was gonna say, when I think about that, when you say that, that sounds like to me women who are mad that men